Hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. This is part 3, well I suppose part 4 because we're dividing one of the other ones up, but it's the third character in the dieselrobin series, Toe the Grappler. Sounds kind of like a weird, like you grapple things with your toe, right? And I'm not totally sure what this guy's mission, I know what mission there is to do, but I haven't looked at okay, so we are supposed to finish Dungeon, Lair, and Orc with this character. It looks like we did Orc rather than Lair, which is a little bit unusual. And it looks like we didn't finish Orc either. So what the heck was Mission 2? Was it just Enter Orc? Or like, what is Mission 2? Finish Lair or Orc, whichever one was entered. Okay. Wow, finishing Orc seems a lot shorter than finishing Lair, although not necessarily easier. Okay, so we are allowed into Orc 2, and I wouldn't mind seeing what these shops are all about, but I think I'll go to Orc. Right, nothing on the shopping list. What's in the shops? Why has this one got a star on it? What the hell does that mean? Does that mean it's like... What? Why? Because I haven't gone into it, so I don't know what it has, I guess? Alright. Anyway, let's have a look at this character, shall we? We're a Ghoul Venom Mage of Okawaru. Okay. Wow, int +9. For a ghoul who wants to cast spells, that's not bad. Star Confused is not such a big deal. Alright, we're wearing a Ring of Intelligence, which seems dubious to me, but alright, maybe we just don't have anything better. Oh, let's just search for Jew. That's how I like to find these things. It's because I shorter typed in jewelry and still unambiguous. Yeah, so it looks like we just don't have anything else we could possibly want. I mean, a Ring of Ice is fine, but all right. So how about spells? Mostly Mephitic Cloud, right? Sometimes Dazzling Spray, because like as a ghoul with poison immunity, being able to stand in Freezing Cloud while you fight stuff that gets confused, like that's what this character is doing, I guess, right? I assume we have a lot of unarmed combat. Yep. More conjurations than I would have expected. That's a little odd. In fact, I think we have too much unarmed combat. We need more fighting and dodging. Like, unarmed combat is good, but I don't think we want to train it this heavily right now. I noticed that on the Vinestalker Transmuter, too. I think it just had too much unarmed combat. How about Invocations? Heroism is at 1, which is good. That's fine, I guess. Okay, fine. Inventory? A Staff of Conjuration? What? Are you kidding me? We're really trying to use Mystic Blast? I don't know about that, but okay, whatever. This is I'm taking over this character, so if that's the right thing to continue doing, even like though I think it was sort of dubious to get there, then I should do it. Well, let's drop this Wand of Removedness. Perhaps this item has been removed, yep. Yeah, so drop it. Oh, Boots of Running, really? Why am I carrying a Dagger of Venom still? What? I have no Short Blades training, right? Yeah, this is junk. Get out of here. +5 Ring of Evasion is pretty solid. Okay. Don't carry around an Akashic Record. You don't need it. Is there anything left in here that I could possibly want to pick up? Yeah, Olgrebs. Why have we not learned this yet? It's pretty good. Now let's adjust my spells here. Sting is like pretty terrible. It doesn't matter where I put it. I'm never going to cast it. Mephitic Cloud on C, Dazzling Spray on D, that's fine. Magic Dart, forget it. Don't even need it. I kind of like Mystic Blast on J for reasons of like the very first time I learned the spell, it was like the 9th spell I learned or something, so it went on J, and I'm just sort of used to it there. Kind of makes sense, like Iskander and I and J look similar. I don't know. All right. So let's take this character for a spin. Lair. So first of all, let's see how good Toxic Radiance is right now. Yeah, it looks like it can just kill orcs all by itself. Right? No, not quite. It's been a while since I played a ghoul. All right, we're in the lair. Basilisk. I can sting him, right? Sure. For what good that is. Toxic Radiance miscast. All right. All right, fine. Of course, I'm a ghoul, so oh, let's set up those macros. Macro this to this. Macro this to this. Targeting macro this to this. Save macros. I hope nobody plays these accounts with the numpad because they'll be upset by my remapping of 1. Okay, so yaks are kind of an issue. Not a huge one. Especially because we can just sort of sit back here with Toxic Radiance. And then Mephitic is so loud, though. I'm a little bit unhappy about using it. Bring the whole layer down on top of me. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, this has gone well. Ooh. Do I have Scrolls of Identify? I do. Yeah, sure. I mean, the Dex -4 is obviously kind of a pain, but Resistance and Blinking, I'll take it. No, fine. Kill this frog first. Okay, so Blink, I could use some evocations for. In fact, let's train that pretty hard. Tab, 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 tab. We're a ghoul. Nice to have heal wounds. I didn't real. Ooh, really? Okay. I like that. Let's just identify, like, a potion. Great. And another potion. Fine. Hello? Yeah, so Lair doesn't seem so bad right now. Let's back up here. Still good to fight tactically, even when the monsters are not much of a threat. If they're a little bit of a threat, you should still fight tactically. If they're no threat at all, it's fine. Just hold down tab. I think. But it's good training, it's good practice, I suppose I should say, not to. Like, if you want to fight a bunch of river rats tactically, like, you can. Does our piety, like, keep getting up to... Ooh, okay, let's confuse all this. Okay, there we go. Toxic Radiance as well should help. Oh, he's dead. Toxic Radiance never misses. It's the best. All right, there we go. Stupid blink frogs. Oh, there's more up here. Hello? That's horrible. Gastronaut, please. Has he always had cantrip? I don't know. Okay, I really don't like being adjacent to Gastronaut. So, we are going to back up, heroism, zap, mephitic cloud. He has pretty good hit dice, so he should resist confusion relatively well, but yeah, those airstrikes are nasty. What else do I have on me that I can use? Only one potion of heal wounds. I have blinking. Well, I have this. I have evocable blink. I don't have, I believe, a scroll of blinking. Indeed. I have teleportation, which could be the answer. I just am very, very uncomfortable with Gastronach. If we can get him confused, it'll be fine, right? I mean, no problem-ish. Do I have haste or something? No, I have agility, which is like okay. What spells am I not thinking of? Mystic Blast? I could cast that, I guess. See if that does any damage. Like, we do have kind of okay spell power on it, actually. We spent a lot of experience on it for whatever reason. Fazizi is telling me I'm doing the wrong mission, but I think he's just wrong. Let me just double check here. Am I missing something? Oh, I guess he wanted me to do elf first. Whatever. As like a bonus mission, and I just missed. I forgot to look at the bonus missions for this character. Yeah. Oh well. Such is life. I'll just try not to die. And now the Gastronach is adjacent to us. I guess we'll tab him a little, see how that goes. Like with heroism and him being super slow. Yeah, we hit pretty hard. I mean, so does he, but we hit twice as often, at least. Yeah, probably more. Great. Do I want this hat? No, I mean, probably not, right? Oh, no, pick that up. I wanted to drop this. Good old ghouls, you can get your health back so fast with by just eating chunks. Finish elf. What is the bonus? Reach the end of elf? Yeah, I don't want to do that. Screw your bonus points. Elf is just a nasty, nasty place to do at level 13. Are you kidding me? You wanted me to do elf right now? No. How's Blink looking? 17. Yeah, I'm not doing Elf. It's too late anyway for the bonus points, but that is a... I mean, it's certainly not impossible. I've done Elf early, but I don't think this character is really quite ready for it. All right, we got rid of the Komodo dragon, so that's fine. And now we can poison them with toxic radiance while we fight some other stuff. Apparently, like, I'm casting a lot of spells. I'm surprised that my MP is so low. I'm just like casting toxic radiance on occasion. But I mean, it's fine. Like, I'm glad I'm making use of the character's abilities. I guess some of it's because I'm not resting very much, right? Whenever I get injured, I just like eat something. Let's enchant gloves. Make sure there's not any better gloves around that we forgot to pick up. Ah, there are. I guess let's just search for those. Put them. How can I put them on the friggin' shopping list? Hello? I should be able to do that. This is search for shop. Like, it doesn't show where it is. I have to, like, where even is it? Like D, I guess? Let's put that on here. I guess that's all. Ghouls are like the only ones who can eat poisonous chunks now, I think. Everybody used to be able to if you had poison resistance. Oh, ruined plate armor, huh? No thanks. Does that even work for ghouls? No. Oh, God Gift on Dungeon 11 that nobody bothered to pick up? Well, let's try this on. +1 plate of fire resistance. That's got us at 17 and 11. And of course, I forgot to check. 10 and 18. So similar. But are there any other God Gifts just lying on the floor? Of course. All right, let's go collect those. +2! Hey! All right, I'll take it, I guess. I mean, it's going to slightly reduce our damage output, but I think it's fine. And let's go check out that scale mail as well, because who knows? Maybe it's good enough that I'd like to wear it. Ah, an Orc Warlord, huh? Let's not come back. All right. These dang killer bees. That is a lot of dang killer bees. Oh, we can't do spells. Right. Got it. Okay. Well, there's a reason. Let's just back up here then. Okay. So where is that robe again? All right. Let's go grab that and put it back on, because I think that our spells are worth the slightly reduced armor thing. And I mean, like, 10 and 18 is pretty fine. Like, it's not like it was a huge improvement to wear the plate armor anyway. Let's just try Iskenderun's. Yeah, it hits okay. Not bad. Man, these poor river rats and all the poison. So anyway, like I said, we're supposed to finish lair and orc and dungeon. So this is probably going to be a 2 or maybe even 3-part series on tow, I think. This is a long mission since they did orc first. What? Oh. Okay, sure. That confusion armor. I was like, when did porcupines learn to cast... No, hello, mod. Learn to cast confuse. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Do this. No? Put this down. Probably finesse as well. Or not. Oh, geez, we need invocations better. All right, well, let's forget evocations for the moment and work on invocations now that we can finesse. This Hydra is going to be a problem, though. I think I'm going to have to run away from him. Apparently, I have to run away from Mod, too. But I would sort of like her to get poisoned first. Apparently, that is not a luxury that will be afforded to me. Let's blink. I fail. Let's blink again. There. The amount of failing blink I've been doing does not make me happy. Not this game. It's only like the first time I've tried, and of course it failed, because why wouldn't it just fail every time? Okay, so that's Mod. How do we park her somewhere? I think what we do is we circle around this thing to get to these stairs up, and then we find a different staircase back to layer 3. Oh, let's put a notation here. All right, let's, no, there's no, oh, let's just rest. All right, let's find these stairs. I think it's just like good practice to leave annotations about things like that so that you don't forget about them, even if it's not a round robin game. You never know. What you might forget. And having those annotations just to remind you to like pay some attention is a big help. Man, not a lot of corpses today, and not a lot of chunks on the corpses either. Oh my god. Yeah, let's leave her alone. Why do I have so much stealth? I guess that helmet? And the fact that we're wearing a robe? And started as a Venom mage, I guess. You get a little bit of stealth for most mage starts. Okay. Don't want any piece of that. Let's head up here. A book. A black mamba, too. Well, I mean, we're poison immune, so it should be okay. Yeah, for one black mamba, we don't need to spend anything. I can just heroism, though, just in case. Because black mambas do hit fairly hard. Sure. I like apportation. And animate skeleton, sure. All right. Let's put E on P, and let's put skeleton on K. And I'll probably forget, but I should be... Oh my gosh, our spell power is terrible. That's like one of the first times I've ever reported something and had it not go all the way. And it was only 2 squares away. I'm probably going to I'm going to forget to animate as many skeletons as I should. All right, so this guy, I don't like Hydras. Like, I mean, I feel like it's a pretty common opinion of Hydras, really. Let's see how the Staff of Conjuration goes, actually. Let's, like, try hitting him with this and see if it does anything. Misses. It's actually making good progress. Nice. I should have made a skeleton. So that's actually, like, pretty good. I mean, it cost us all of our MP, and it still didn't quite kill him, but it got him to the point where meleeing... Let's raise some skeletons, huh? Yay, skeletons. Where meleeing was, like, a viable option. And I think that's all we can really ask for at that level of training. Nergal. What am I even... I keep walking. I'm not paying enough attention. Fortunately, we seem to have, like, an outrageous amount of stealth. I'm going to go ahead and notate this level with a warning, because there's just a ton of stuff here, right? Nergal, Snorg, and Sonja. So anyone who comes in here knows, like, you are entering a bad place. I think that'll do it for this this area. Let's just go to layer 5. How are we for time? I've been recording a lot of Invisible Ink videos, and those run a little long, and they're making me sort of, like, disregard the amount of time that these episodes are taking. I don't even remember what I used to consider a reasonable episode length. Because Invisible Ink just goes on forever, man. Let's make a bunch of noise. How about that? And skeletons. Let's make a bunch of skeletons too. And poison damage is great. Yeah, get killed, jerks. Animate Skeleton is such a strong spell. Like, I think it's quite reasonable that they nerfed it, which was a while ago. It was like 0.16 or something, and we're halfway into 0.17 now. But so the nerf is not, like, new. But the skeleton's raised by it used to be permanent. I don't know. Maybe they even put it in 0.15. I don't remember when it happened. At the time, of course, it seemed, well, it seemed like blasphemous. I think, like, many people thought it was reasonable. Like, well, yeah, that seems fair. Animate Skeleton's really strong. But there were also people who were like, geez, you know, if the skeletons just fall apart, they're totally useless. And, like, well, yeah, it's a level 1 spell. And it's still good in, like, Zot 5. It's not as good as Animate Dead, but it's, like, still useful. And that's, like, still true, even after the nerf. It's not as useful anymore. But, oh, that's a corpse. I thought it was, like, a porcupine or something. I don't know why. Maybe I thought it was a rat. That plus looks kind of like an R, doesn't it? A rodent. I gotta remember, I can just eat chunks to get moving faster. And that actually synergizes, I think, with, like, Animate Dead or Animate Skeleton, rather, and being a ghoul. God, I hate these eels. And being a ghoul kind of synergize in a way. Because you, as a ghoul, don't have to do as much waiting around in between battles, right? And which means you can sort of carry your undead retinue along with you for longer. A steam dragon. Okay, well, I don't know. Would I wear a steam dragon armor? Probably not. I mean, I would wear one, but I don't think I would make one. Okay, so this is like a lot of stuff. Finesse is getting better now. Where is the Oclob plant? Back there. Do I want to stand right here? There's a nice choke point, but I don't want to be resistant to poison, resistant to poison, resistant to poison. Okay. But I don't really want to be in the Oclob's sights. I don't know. I think there's enough stuff blocking, and I can always walk away from the Oclob later. So I think we're just going to start with some finesse. And like, I don't know. Do we even really need finesse? I'm not sure. But I'll feel better with it. Yeah, they're going to eat the door. I just thought it would be fun to shut it. Oh. We're getting quite corroded just hitting them, aren't we? Well, let's stick around for a moment longer and see how it goes. Because we should be basically dodging all of their attacks. I'm just worried about, like, I was getting corroded even while hitting them. Yeah, our invocation skill is quite low. That finesse did not last long enough for my taste. Yeah, let's back up here a bit. Got to keep an eye on the Oclob plant, though. It looks like he's not willing to fire past his friends, which is fine with me. So we'll just step around the corner, rest off all this corrosion. And there actually don't seem to be any goodies in here, so we'll just not go and fight the Oclob plant. Seems fine. All right, this seems like an okay place to end the episode, I think. It'll be one or two more till we're done, I think, with the character. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.